Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Delphine Konda, and as usual I'm back with more videos on the Chevening scholarship application process. We all know that this is the Chevening scholarship application season, and as usual your girl will always give you videos to help guide you on the application process back to back. So if this is something that you want to really watch, I need you to keep watching until the end. Today's video is a special one, guys. I am going to be reading to you my Chevening scholarship essays that I wrote when I was applying in 2016. I'll be reading. The aim is for me to guide you, to show you what my mindset was when I was interpreting my questions and applying for them. So I'm going to be reading and discussing with you so that it will also guide you. You can use the same approach when you are applying for yours. So if you want to learn how I did mine and was successful, please don't forget to keep watching, to subscribe, to like, share, and leave me a comment in the comment section. So guys, before we move into the essays, I will be starting with the very first one today. That is a leadership essay. I will be reading directly from my phone. I do not want to continue this video without thanking the people that helped to review my essay until it was the finished work of art that it is, and I was successful with it. That would be Miss Rose Washuka from Kenya, Miss Ayashebi from Tunisia, Dr. Lily Harituchi, my own personal doctor from Cameroon, and Dr. Monique Kwacho, my sister, friend, amazing, brilliant mind from Cameroon as well. These amazing young women were the ones who held my hand, who guided me, and proofread, reviewed, and made suggestions on my application. So I just felt the need to acknowledge them. Okay guys, so let's dive straight into my leadership essay. So what I did when I was writing my leadership essay was that I started by sharing an inspiring story, a story of a small town community worker who is passionate about using the power of the media to empower women. So using the media to create a platform where women can share their voices, their perspectives on issues affecting them. Don't forget that I was applying for a Chevening scholarship to study a master's in media communication and development at the London School of Economics and Political Science in the UK. So I wanted to show how I have participated in media and communication activities to show experience in the field. So I did not just list every experience or every leadership role that I've ever had. I only took the ones that I felt were necessary or important or relevant for my application at the time. I started by sharing the story of a small town girl who used media as a tool to create a platform for women to share their voices and be empowered. Then I created some sort of a link to show how creating impact at the local community can push you up to be recognized nationally and internationally. So I listed the different roles that progressively I got from that singular opportunity of being a female broadcaster. And then from then I went on to list the awards and the recognitions that came with that. But I didn't just list the award to say I got this, I was recognized as this, I had this opportunity. No, I listed them, but in the process of listing them, I showed Chevening how empowering me is a tool to empower more women back in the community or more young people. Remember, if you've been watching my previous videos, especially on the one on 2023 Chevening Secrets, which I'm going to leave somewhere on the screen or in the description section of this video, I talked about something very important. Chevening is not just about you. They want to empower you so that you can be able to empower other people in your community. That is a kind of leadership, servant leadership, that Chevening is all about. So when listing all the different international opportunities, I did share instances where those opportunities were a stepping stone or tools for me to create more empowerment. So let's start with my introduction. for the leadership AC. This is my introduction. As a young newscaster and reporter with Ocean City Radio, a community radio station in Limbe, I initiated and presented an interactive women's show, Every Woman, to give women in my community a platform to share their perspective on issues affecting their daily lives. I invited successful women leaders weekly to share their personal experiences with the listeners, exploiting the power of the media to influence public opinion and reshape narratives about the capacity of women living in rural areas. That is my introduction. You see a small town reporter who is using the local radio station in her community to invite women that have already been successful and taking leadership initiatives to come and talk to the public, thereby inspiring other women to aspire to be successful. Then I went on now to list different opportunities in line with media communication and development. I did not stray out of it. I did not put a job that I did on something that had nothing to do with my master's program. That is how I wanted it to be. So I went to list the different roles and I listed 3 different opportunities after that. But there were opportunities that came as a result of jobs that came as a result of my role as a local newscaster with Ocean City Radio Limbe. After that, I went now in my second paragraph, I said, as a result of my commitment to communication as a tool of empowerment, I received global recognition by being named one of the most outstanding young emerging female leaders in Africa by the Moremi Initiative. I went on now to say what the leadership training in Ghana was all about, my interaction with young women from different countries in Africa and how it shaped my perspective about women empowerment in Africa as a Black woman. Then I went on to also now list different opportunities that came. For instance, I was one of the gender equality rapporteur for the 2014 World Conference on Youth in Sri Lanka. I was named the regional ambassador for Girls Rising, a global campaign promoting education for girls. You know, I went on to give the different things, but now for somebody reading this essay, the person will realize that this is a small town girl. This is someone that came from like nothing and just share passion for her community, and this person has built up and now she is, you know, going places. So that is how I presented my application. So I listed like so many different opportunities that came. I also talked about the fact that I was selected to participate in a year-long European voluntary service with the International Falcon Movement in Belgium. I talked about the fact that while in Belgium, I had the opportunity to work with young African female immigrants, developing a documentary. I interviewed these women to talk about their experiences as immigrants in Belgium, still using documentary, media, video to have immigrant women share their perspectives on life as immigrants, the discrimination, the challenges, the successes, just their perspectives in general. So you see that in all what I was doing, I highlighted the areas that will show my role in media, communication, and development, so that whoever will be reading my essay will see that, like, I have a track record of working in this particular field that I want to study. I don't just have leadership skills, but I use them as a tool to, I use my leadership position as an opportunity to empower young people and women. There's a high level of consistency in what I wrote in my application. That's how I presented myself, as a very consistent and passionate person. When writing my essay, it wasn't about just writing. It wasn't about just bragging that I have done this, I've done that, I've traveled to this place. It was also about showing how I was able to use each opportunity as a stepping stone, building up on myself as a community leader, building my skills on leadership, and empowering every community that I had the opportunity to step into. So that is how you approach your leadership essay. So guys, I hope you did enjoy watching this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and recommend it to other applicants so that they too can watch, and then let's make the channel grow. I'll be back in another video where I'll be reading about my Chevening networking essay. Until we meet again, guys, please don't forget to create some impact. You and me,